Hi everyone, it's Aunt T. Focus Area 3. So Focus Area 3, financial independence. So in my last two videos, you'll hear me talk about wanting to lose weight, wanting to do things for myself. Well, this third one, it's a big one. So in order to be able to travel, which is part of my things that I'd like to do for myself, I have to be thinner, but I also have to be financially sound. I have to have some financial independence. I just said in my last video that I would love to go on a European tour. A couple of months of just going and seeing the sights, but I want to be healthy enough. I want to walk because Europe's a beautiful place if you have the ability to walk around. It is not a driving place. You got to walk. You do walking tours. You do all kinds of cool stuff. That's what I want to do. I want to see it. I want to go to the museums. I want to experience it. But I want to do it mobile. And I want to do it in style. And financial freedom is a huge part of that. So I can't facilitate my dreams of my bucket list trips if I don't have money to do that. How do you have independent wealth? And I'm not talking about like crazy money, but I'm talking about how do you have freedom, financial freedom to do those things? You have to create it, right? It doesn't just magically, nobody's ever made money at a job. You don't make real money working. You have to make money doing other things. Like your day job, sure, it pays your bills, but I don't believe that you're ever going to actually gain much wealth from doing your day job. You have to come up with other sources of income, other work streams. And that's why I'm desperately trying, Whatnot, YouTube and Facebook, and trying to come up with a social media presence that people enjoy. I need guidance, right? I have read books and listened to all kinds of advice. How do you create that passive income, right? How do you become a money maker instead of a money spender? Unfortunately, I spend too much money, and I know I spend too much money, and I don't know how to get out of it. I am not paying the bills that I need to pay to get financial independence. Because in order to gain financial independence, you have to get out of debt. Now, I am trying desperately to figure out how to get out of debt. But now I'm in a situation where I'm like, okay, I'm doing Whatnot and it's great, but now I'm buying merchandise to sell on Whatnot, which, am I getting a good enough deal? I don't know. I haven't figured that out. I'm still not upside down, but I don't know if I'm doing it the right way. I'm flying by the seat of my pants and I'm doing the best I can, but I don't have all the answers. So I would love you guys to give me some feedback on just tips that you've made along the way that say, hey, you know what? This is how you create wealth. I would love to be able to invest in a property and have a rental. Sure. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have money to invest in a property. So how do you create financial independence if you're so dependent on your job, your income? You're so dependent on your lifestyle and the way it works. Like, it's really tough to figure out. And I don't have it mastered. Can I build this? Can I do this? Can I lose weight? Can I figure out my path to what I really want in life while caring for my parents and my kiddo? And can I become more financially sound to be able to do some of the things that I dream about? Can I figure out a way to go on a long vacation? I would love to take our family on a long vacation. I have not been on vacation since, 16 years, maybe 16 years. That was the one time that I went out of the country and I went to Cabo for 5 days. That was it. That's the only vacation I've ever taken out of the country. That's the only time I've ever went anywhere, really. So 16 years ago was my last vacation. I want to take a vacation, but I have to have money to do that. And I have to figure out a way to pay off my debt. And I know there's Snowball and there's Avalanche. I know there's methodologies of paying down debt. And that's all great, but I got to implement it. And that is hard to do. It's hard to do. To sit down and say, okay, these are all your expenses. You are barely covering your life, right? I am overextended in almost every capacity because I have a lot of people who are looking to me to keep everybody afloat. And that pressure is just sometimes a little bit daunting. So I don't know. I don't have all the answers, guys. I don't. And I'm learning on the fly. And I'm learning right in front of you, loud and in living color. I am loving doing Whatnot. I think it's a blast. I'm having fun with it. I think it's great. I just don't know if I'm doing it the right way. You know, I think I started the right way, but now I've started spending money to try to have inventory to sell. And I'm not sure that's the right way to do it. I'm starting to make myself nervous with how I'm doing it. So I got to change something. I don't know. I don't have all the answers, but I'm going to figure this out. I know that it's within my power to figure it out. And I know I'm going to do it. And I would love for you to come with me and see how this journey shakes out over the course of the rest of this year. I know that I have till July 4th of 27 to come and tell you guys how I did. Tell you how it shook out. I would love to tell you, like, hey, I managed to pay off X number of debt, and this is what happened, and this is how I did it. That's my goal. We'll learn it together. You guys will get to watch me. And I'm transparent. I'll tell you what I need to tell you. Like, I mean, I can't tell you everything, but I'll tell you as much as I can. It's scary. And it's not easy. None of this is easy. So I know it's a work in progress. I'm always a work in progress. And I want to be the best version of myself. I want to be the best version of myself physically, emotionally, and financially. And that's what this whole year is going to be about. All my videos are going to have something to do with those three facets. And I hope you join me. See you soon.